Have you ever felt like you stepped out of reality for a moment and landed in another time? Believe it or not, throughout history, people have reported strange experiences called time slips. These are moments where ordinary people claim they accidentally traveled to the past or future without explanation. Here are 10 times people experienced real-life time slips. One of the most famous cases is the Moberly Jourdain incident in 1901. Two English women were visiting the Palace of Versailles in France when suddenly everything around them changed. They claimed they saw people in old-fashioned clothes and even Marie Antoinette herself. Moments later, everything went back to normal. Next, the story of Air Marshal Sir Victor Goddard in the 1930s. While flying over an abandoned airfield in Scotland, he suddenly saw it come alive with planes painted in strange colors and people in uniforms that didn't exist yet. Years later, the Royal Air Force actually adopted those exact colors and uniforms. Another eerie case comes from Liverpool, England. In 1996, a man named Frank was walking down a street when it suddenly transformed into a scene from the 1950s. Old cars, old shops, and people dressed in vintage clothes surrounded him. Within seconds, he was back in the present. Then, there's the Spanish couple in 1978 who were driving home when they suddenly found themselves on a strange highway surrounded by old-fashioned cars. When they stopped at a rest area, the people there wore clothes from decades earlier. Spooked, they drove away, and the highway simply vanished behind them. Another chilling case is from the Battle of Gettysburg site. Tourists visiting the battlefield in modern times have reported seeing soldiers marching, hearing gunfire, and even interacting with men in Civil War uniforms only for the figures to vanish moments later. Then we have the Bold Street time slips, also in Liverpool. Multiple people over the years have claimed that while walking on Bold Street, they suddenly find themselves in past decades. Witnesses describe seeing old shops, buses, and clothing styles before snapping back to the present. In 1973, two men in Oklahoma claimed they were driving when they suddenly found themselves on a strange futuristic highway. The cars were unlike anything they'd ever seen. After a few minutes, they were back on their normal route with no explanation. And finally, in Cornwall, England, people have reported entire villages that appear suddenly and then disappear. Witnesses describe seeing homes and people from centuries past before everything vanishes into thin air. Time slips remain one of the strangest mysteries of our world. Are they glitches in reality, peeks into parallel universes, or just tricks of the mind? Whatever they are, they remind us that time might not be as simple as we think. Would you dare to experience a time slip? Share your thoughts in the comments, hit like, and subscribe to Water Lemon for more mysteries that will keep you thinking.